It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for Wednesday, the 9th of May. I'm Michael Groff. Hot and dry conditions to persist for the rest of the week, but by this weekend, a cooling trend begins, and that should persist into at least the first half of next week. Let's talk about it as we look at the almanac from yesterday. 106 degrees, the high in the valley, well above average, but well shy of the record high of 110 degrees set in that very hot year that was 1989. Outside right now here at 1:10 p.m. We've got mostly sunny skies in the valley, a few high clouds out there. And we stand at 100 degrees at Sky Harbor. Dew points at 22, humidity 6%. The winds are light. The barometer is falling. Temperatures around south central Arizona this afternoon. 104 degrees at Goodyear, Maricopa, and Tempe. Those are the hot spots. 103 at Queen Creek. Most of us upper 90s to around 100. Water vapor satellite view. It's our old friend, the 588 Ridge, hanging here in the southwest, and that will remain the dominant weather feature for the rest of the week, bringing us the hot and dry conditions. The watch warning map, we have a fire weather watch for the entire state of Arizona. That is in effect for Friday, as windy and very dry conditions will persist, and that means the conditions will be optimal for wildfires to continue across the state. That fire weather watch also for much of New Mexico. We have an air quality alert for places like Oklahoma City, Houston, New Orleans, Birmingham, Atlanta, and the Tampa Bay area today. On the convective outlook, a slight risk of severe storms around Chicago, Indianapolis, and Grand Rapids, Michigan, with a marginal risk for some of the adjacent states there. Another marginal risk zone for eastern Colorado, much of western and central Kansas, and parts of the northwest, Idaho, and Montana. Rainfall for the next 7 days here in Arizona. Forget about it here in the valley, and practically nothing statewide, as this very dry weather pattern will continue, as is typical for this time of year. But let's get into the details of it all now as we take a look at the models. Here we go to the GFS, the 12Z run, valid at 5 o'clock this afternoon. The upper look at 500 millibars. And there's our big 588 Ridge here across the southwest. Hot and dry conditions with westerly flow continues. Down at the surface, that just means mostly sunny skies, wall to wall today, and high temperatures 102 to 106. Tonight, with mostly clear skies, lows mid-60s in the cool spots, mid-70s in the urban core. Tomorrow, sunny skies once again, and highs 102 to 105. On Friday, we've got a trough moving through the Great Basin. Some rain just north of Arizona. Could there even be an isolated shower along the border of Arizona and Utah? Yes, but here in the valley, it's mostly sunny skies, maybe just a few high clouds. We turn breezy to locally windy, especially in the afternoon. Southwesterly winds picking up between 10 and 25 miles per hour. Could see some gusts to 35 miles per hour, and with the very dry conditions, we have to be aware of the wildfire possibilities as well, and some patchy blowing dust in the afternoon. More widespread blowing dust over the open deserts of southeast California and southwest Arizona. Highs sliding back into the upper 90s to about 102. Mid and upper 90s on Saturday with mostly sunny skies. Sunday, we're in the low to mid 90s with mostly sunny conditions. Monday, low to mid 90s again with mostly sunny skies. And Tuesday, we warm it up just a little bit, back into the mid and upper 90s as ridging tries to build back in across the southwest, but that'll be short-lived as we see out toward a week from today. This is Wednesday, the 16th of May. Troughing sliding down the west coast, southwest flow in here, high temperatures upper 90s to near 100. Thursday, the trough gets just a little bit closer. High temperatures in the mid-90s as the heights come down just a bit. And then this is the end of the 10-day forecast period, Friday, the 18th of May. And if this is correct, I would suspect breezy to locally windy conditions, cooler temperatures, highs upper 80s and low 90s, but that still remains to be seen. All right, let's check the temperatures coming off of the GFS ensemble through the period. And for the most part, other than this weekend, high temperatures will be at or above average. And that means 90s and low 100s, lows mainly in the 60s and 70s. That wraps it up for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video back here sometime tomorrow. And if you like our videos, be sure to subscribe so that whenever we post a brand new one, you'll get the notifications. Otherwise, be safe, stay cool, stay hydrated out there, and have yourselves a great rest of your Wednesday.